New England Candlepins is made possible through the generous support of the U.S. Candlepin Bowling Association. Learn more at uscandlepin.com. By Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts. Visit ryanfamily.com. By your community's public access channel. And by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.
From Ryan's Family Amusement in Millis, Massachusetts, it's New England Candlepins. In our third Sweet 16 show, Jason El Diablo Gauthier faces off against Frank the Tank DeLuca. Then in Game 2, Ray Weatherbee Jr. marches forward against John the Heat Wave Blais. Now let's roll with your host, Jay Horrigan.
Welcome to New England Candlepins. We're here with our two bowlers for our first match on today's show, our fall series of 2016. First of all, we're going to talk to Frank DeLuca. Frank, you're making our first appearance on our show.
That's right, Jay.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Wait, I've got to get this mic thing going. How are you?
I'm doing quite well, thanks.
That's good. Have you bowled on TV before?
Not for any matches that count, no, but I run a podcast about Candlepin bowling, so I've been on that before, of course.
Awesome. So you could tell I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yes, indeed.
Well, thank you. I pride myself in that.
Well,
Have
congratulations.
you ever bowled against Jason before?
Yes, in a Pro Series, a Pro Kid event, we bowled together at Lita Lanes in Nashua, and I may have, I don't remember. I think I moved on.
Okay. Excellent. Good for you. Good for you. And we're going to welcome back Jason Gauthier. How are you, Jason?
Very good, very good.
Have you been bowling recently?
I haven't been.
Excellent. So you've got that going for you.
Yeah, I take the summer off. I haven't bowled in a couple months until the tryouts, so coming in fresh.
Good. So rested.
Very rested.
Okay. Well, that hopefully you have your A game.
Right.
Richie, turn that off. We are going to be back with our bowlers in our first match of today's show. We're going to have Dave Chestercove with us. We're not sure if Richie is going to make it. So we'll be back after Matt rolls the brackets and you get to see who is bowling next. Welcome back to New England Candlepins. We've taken care of all the selfies and all the other videos we had to do, and we're ready for our next match.
Well, I don't know about that, but we're going to start it anyhow.
Good point. Up first is Jason Gauthier.
Alrighty.
Jason off to the left. Leaves the kind of a weird one. He's got the diamond in the middle and the 8-pin. The 1, 2, 3, 5, and
makes
8.
it disappear in a hurry.
I couldn't
have time
even
to
spit it
finish.
out. I couldn't even get it out.
Great start for Jason.
One way to start a match.
That is definitely one way. Just 4. Leaves the 4 horsemen right, plus the 4-7. No wood to help him.
Yeah, this is a tough one to carry here.
Sure is.
And there's the danger of going outside. It's probably the optimal way to make a shot there, but
Yeah.
that's the danger. There's no pins to carry anything else out in that area. Plays the safe side for 6 and
Gets to 20. Gets to 20.
Next up is Frank DeLuca. There you go. Jason. Forgot to hand out the paperwork ahead of time.
How dare you?
yeah, we're always very well prepared here at New England Candlepins.
Well, we're all non-professional.
Yep, the train is
I'm the
just-
only non-professional.
The train is just about to fall off the track at all times, and yeah, yep. And here's Frank DeLuca. He leaves the Cagliari to the right with the 4 horsemen and the 8-pin. Piece of wood to the left-hand side of the 8-pin. 4 horsemen should carry everything.
Whoa. Takes out the
outside.
110.
The 1-8-10. It was the 1-8-10.
1-8-10, yeah.
By the way, he made that head pin dance.
Sure did.
9 bucks for Frank.
Yep.
Frank's listed at a 113 average, although I've got to tell you, I know Frank to be a much better bowler than a 113 average, and he's coming off a couple of injuries.
Yep.
His high single and his high single is a 197. His high triple is a 421. He bowls out of another Ryan's family amusement, Malden.
Oh, there's a tough break off the head pin pocket hit.
Another fine Candlepin house out in Malden.
Frank leaves the 4, 5, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, that's a rough one. Parallel
a
pins
mess.
plus an extra.
I tried to play the right side of the 5 pin, tried to cut the 5 into the other 3 pins. Only got one though. Looking for a 9 box here. If you can get the extra one, that's a bonus. And he does just that. He gets a 9. That's a pro's 9. Well done. The 18 for 2. Jason here is listed at a 110 average. Currently bowls out of Holyoke Turn Hall lanes, which I've never been there, but I hear it's a really tough house.
Yeah, it's a house that, well, I mean, you can call it a house. It's a turn hall. There's only 6 lanes there, and the place is an absolute dungeon.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Whoa,
Wow.
Jason almost
Nice
converts that.
I bowled there
Big
quite a
pin.
few times. It's a really honest place. They just got brand new pins, and Jay's done a really nice job with the place. And he's a really good house manager.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Love bowling there. He does a lot of doubles tournaments and looking to do maybe a round robin tournament in the future down at the turn hall. So he's doing a nice job with the establishment. And, boy, I may be speaking for only a few, but I really like bowling there. It's a tough place to bowl.
Yeah, I don't mind bowling at a tough house. It ultimately makes you better bowling.
Absolutely. You get into good habits when you look at, tough leaves all the time.
Yeah, forces you to pin better.
So yeah, that 110's a little low compared to
Yeah.
an average place,
But ultimately, his high single is a 187, and he has a high triple of 464. And he converts that lead for a 10 box. So Jason has 39 through 4. Now Frank DeLuca, also known as Frank Face amongst the Candlepin community, is up on lane 2 looking to make some noise.
Terrific ball. A little unlucky though. Well, really
Yeah,
unlucky.
Yeah, really unlucky.
Doesn't leave any wood as he leaves the 2, 7, and 8. 2 ways to make this: the hard way and the harder way. Oh, he tried the hard way and almost got it.
Yeah, for me, I almost prefer to play that on the outside of the 2-pin. Kick the 2-pin into the wall.
Oh, that's the harder way.
Yeah.
So just 9, but he's opposite an open box. Although Jason had the early mark, had the tough box, tough fill, and the tough box to follow, so that leaves the door open for Frank. Here in the 4th box, a 10-box match.
Tough one there.
Tough one. Got a little bit easier though, Jay, because that piece of wood came behind the 4. If he throws the 3 over into those 2 pins, that wood may snap forward.
Yeah, definitely.
Everything just kind of jumped forward for him on that one. Still happy with the 10 to keep it within 2 pins.
Just an 8.
Looks like Frank's just trying to get comfortable.
Yeah, he might still be doing that. First time on this show, anyway. But, he's still bowling well. Only
Yeah.
down 4 pins.
Gauthier with the 3, 4, 6, and 10. Oh, that was interesting.
Sure was.
Takes the 3 and 10 and somehow spun a piece of wood in front of the 6. and kept it on the deck. I'm not sure what happened with that. It'll be a 9. 48 for Gauthier. Halfway home.
Good looking ball out of Jason. Drops 9. Leaves just the 10 pin. Has a bunch of wood off to the middle and the left side of the lane. Probably not going to use it. He'll probably just play the pin. Ooh. And just a 9.
That's a 9.
So, Frank Race with a golden opportunity here.
Frank DeLuca, the creator of Alley Chat,
That's right.
which is the only podcast regarding candlepin bowling.
That is correct.
And you should look up Alley Chat. You can find them on Facebook. You could also find them online. Guy's doing an awesome job covering everything from the Friday Night Pro League to the Pro Series to the Worlds to the Mixed Worlds. And Frank has been a catalyst for that and a really great ambassador to the game.
Couldn't have said it better.
10. Thank you, Dave. And thank you, Frank, for everything you've done for the game.
Absolutely. So Frank down 3 pins through completed frames here. He is opposite a 9 box. Love to get a mark here. Leaves the Caleri right.
Yeah, this will be a tough one if he's going to get it, DC. 4 horsemen to the right, plus the 8 pin. The 1, 3, 6, 8, and 10. No wood. Not even in the gutter.
Takes out 2.
Rips out the 3 and 6, yep. He's got the 1, 8, and 10. Needs 2 here. We would
Got
like
another
2 here.
another pitching duel in the round of 16.
And we've had a few. We've had a few, DC.
Yeah, I think almost everyone's been a pitching
A
duel
lot of
thus
defense.
far.
A lot of defense being played. And no disrespect to our bowlers. It just shapes out
it's
that way
just,
sometimes.
It's always tough in a single string match because you can't leave much out there. You always feel like you gotta go and you gotta get that mark. And it's when you don't get it, then you tighten up a little more, and then.
It's so true. It's so much easier to push than it is to ease up.
Oh yes.
Next thing you know, you run out of boxes.
Yeah.
Gauthier, after a poor first ball, just taking out the triangle, rebounds nicely. He's got the 3 and 6 for a 10 box. Still maintaining a 5-pin lead going into this. And important pins there.
Jason with a good-looking ball in the 1-3 pocket. Once again, Richie, we see another split. We see the 4, 7, 10 again.
Yep, and a lot of corner pins too.
Yeah.
A lot of weird action. He's going to have to, I think, right tip of this wood on the left-hand side, try to get something going off the ball. He tries the right side and carries it anyway.
I was going to actually just about to disagree with you and say the left side.
Well, I would have disagreed with me too. What a shot by Gauthier. Right
Absolutely
on time
great
as well.
shot.
Guys, can't we all just get along?
Oh, we're getting along just fine, Jay. What's your
absolutely.
problem?
Well, you were disagreeing.
I was
No,
going
I
to
was-
disagree,
yeah,
but I
he
wasn't
was
allowed
going
to get
to.
the opportunity.
That's why I'm
Jason
trying
just
to
hit the
nip
shot
it
too
in the bud.
fast.
I was immediately corrected by the shot, Jay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It speaks for itself. Frank off to the right. Hit right again. He's got the 1, 2, 5, 7 for a 10.
Looking
would
to
be
clean
keep
this
it
up.
within 5.
Yeah. That's a good 9.
So he's still within 6. He's opposite the mark. There's still time yet.
Oh yeah, still
Heading
still
into the
time.
8th box.
See if he can roll a nice good one right in the pocket here. Love to throw a strike.
The same leave.
Good looking ball. Just to the left. Gets 3 more. Gonna hunker down, clean this up. Keep him in the match mathematically. That's a good cleanup right there. Good
out.
9. Two good cleanups out of front.
Really is. So it's a 7-pin match going into the last 2 boxes. However, it's 7 plus whatever Jason Gauthier throws on this ball
Yep,
right
and,
here.
7 more for Jason.
Yeah,
He used the 389 or 3910. Excuse me.
A little thin on the 1-2, but excellent working ball. Favorable leave, cleans it up nicely.
Well done, Jason. Jason looking to really put the pressure on here with another big fill. Jason with 5 leaves the 4 horsemen right plus the 7 pin. Gets everything but the head pin here. But I believe that's going to force Frankie to throw a double.
Leans to 10. 109 for Gauthier. Now,
Yep.
that 5 fill proves a little bit interesting here because
Frankie actually does not have to throw a
Frank
double.
doesn't have to throw a double anymore to win the match. Nor
Strike,
does he have
spare,
to throw a double
strike,
at the top.
or spare, strike, spare. And
That'll do it.
that'll do it.
Either way, he needs
Yep.
1. And it's got to come right here.
Yep. Oh, there's a big time
Wow, what a ball.
strike from Frank DeLuca.
Well, Dave, you got the hard one out of the way.
Yes, he did. I bet he'd love to just throw another one right here.
Wow, wouldn't that be something? Spare would make it interesting. He still needs another mark.
Just wants to, at the very
what
least,
he's
look
got.
at a spare leave here. Oh, double! Are you kidding me?
Frank DeLuca. Frank face.
Unbelievable.
What a pitch.
Incredible.
Frank, who really hadn't done a heck of a lot this entire match.
Frank DeLuca needs a 5 on this ball, and he wins by at least 1. Anything less, he'll have to do some more work on his next ball. Oh, it's up for the dribble.
Everything but the 4.
But that will do it with a fantastic clutch finish by Frank DeLuca.
it's
He will move on. Are
absolutely
you
smoked.
kidding me? There was no
What a
doubt about
finish.
either one of those strikes either.
What a finish.
He didn't need it.
That is
knew it too.
irrelevant. That is irrelevant. The 2 biggest balls of the match, and wow, were they big.
Outstanding.
Unbelievable.
118 to 109. What a fantastic finish.
I mean,
Have we seen that?
The last time I think I saw a double thrown in the last 2 frames, the last frames was by Mike Kustak.
Yeah.
Way back maybe a year ago or a year and a half ago at Fico's.
It was at Fico's, and
the
Kustak
last
did
time
it.
I can recall. But
But
that was amazing.
Kustak had been bowling.
And I know he needed it to win.
Right.
Yeah, and I forget who he was bowling though, but it was just what a finish by
Unbelievable.
look,
Frank.
all I know is those two strikes were thermonuclear.
Oh, there was no doubt about him.
I can't even say it. That was ridiculous. Get me
That's
out of
because
here.
you know what? You have nuclear
falling on you. Nuclear action from the or pin.
We're going to go to a break, and we'll be back to talk to our bowlers in just a moment. Tremendous match.
I don't know what just happened.
What is community without community support? Without community access? Without communication that creates a common bond? You can make community by making community TV. Contact your public access community TV center. Learn how you can help, because you can. Volunteer today. When you support your community TV, you also support your community.
We are back with our bowlers after that just unbelievable finish to that match. First, we have to turn to you, Jason. Didn't think we were going to turn to you first, but we have to.
Yeah, it was a close match. I missed a single in there. Wasn't really hitting the head pin, but I thought after the 8th and 9th spares, I might have had enough of a lead. And as long as he didn't throw a double, and he threw a double.
You're right. And I thought you picked up that spare on the split, which at that point, we all thought that was the shot of the match. We thought that might have been that was the best shot we had seen this entire series so far.
Yeah, the 8th box is always a setup box, and that definitely, I thought as well, that's a great mark to get. Just have to fill it, get a good lead, and hopefully prevail. But again, the doubles always help.
That was unbelievable and just tremendous shot. So $75, great effort.
Thank you.
As always, it was great to see you. I'm sure we'll see you again soon.
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. Well, Frank, tremendous job.
Thank you very much.
Who do you have here?
This is my little boy, Bruno. He's almost 1 year old.
Bruno, how are you? I know, we're all speechless after what your dad did. Hey, just what was going through your mind?
Well, I knew I had a lot of work to do in those last 2 boxes, and I, threw the ball, and you let the ball do the work, and that's what happened.
You, up until the last 2, you seemed to be getting a little, I don't want to say frustrated, but you weren't thrilled with the results you were getting.
You can say the word frustrated, because it's true. Yeah, for sure. I felt like, a couple of the balls I threw were similar to the last 2 and end up with very strange leaves, but that's the way Candlepin bowling is.
Right, and those last 2 shots, as Bruno, he just a stunned look on his face right now.
So do I.
Yeah, we're just tremendous.
Thank you very much, Jay.
And you advanced. You came out. You bowled strong when you had to. You got the shots, and you move on.
Couldn't be more thrilled.
Excellent. So you move on. You'll play the winner of the next match. So congratulations to you. That was just an unbelievable finish. So we'll be back to talk to our next bowlers, and hopefully the next match will live up to this one. We'll be back in just a moment. Back with our bowlers. First, John Blais. John, welcome back. How have you been?
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm having a good time bowling. Get to bowl my buddy again, Ray Weatherbee.
Excellent. How have you been bowling recently?
Bowling well. I've had a few roller coaster rides the last few days, but I've loosened up very well today. So my arm feels loose. I'm ready to go.
Good. I hope not too loose. Hope it doesn't fall off or anything.
Oh, thanks for that. You going to give me surgery?
I do watch ER and Grey's Anatomy, so I could if I need to.
I learned from last time when you said that, so I feel safe.
Excellent. And Ray, welcome back.
Thank you.
How have you been? How's your bowling been?
Up and down.
That's what you told me last time.
Yeah, well, I only bowl one night a week, so.
Okay, I guess I can't expect anything more, can I?
No, that's about it. That's all we can swing.
That's right. There we go. The world according to Ray. All right. We are back. John and Ray, the match of, the second match of the show. So we're going to be back with this match in just a moment. we're back. We just had to remove someone from the lanes. We are now ready
Streaker.
to begin. This is a streaker. Yes, it was, Richie. We're now ready to begin our next match.
I'm not kidding, streaker.
Up first is John Blais. John, you may begin.
Johnny Blais threw about 30 strings of warm-up coming in tonight.
And it only took him 12 minutes.
That's the best part. Like how quickly he works. I'll quickly go through his numbers. John Bull's out of Bogey Lanes in East Brookfield, Mass. He's averaging 117 out of there. His high singles a 167. His high triples a 421.
Alrighty. John looking to convert the first mark of the match, and he does. Converts the 3-6-7.
Great shot.
Great shot indeed. John wants to waste no time in this match against Ray Weatherbee. Ray Weatherbee actually a winner on New England Candlepins.
That's right.
I believe he did it two series ago. So he knows Ray is capable. John right in the pocket again, drops 8, leaves the 2-4. Piece of wood by the 2-pin, lying horizontal. He's going to pick a corner, and he plays right down the center.
Yeah, he had the right idea. He was going right tip to try to sneak that 4-pin across the deck into the 6, but there wasn't much else he could do with it.
Yeah, no, you pick whichever corner you think might work and give it a shot. But no, off to a great start. 26 after 2.
It's good 2 boxes.
Ray Weatherbee up now.
Ray just takes out the 2-4-8, leaving 7 pins. Finds the same spot again. Ray qualified with 376 as the number 7 seed. Pulls out a Colonial Bowl in Worcester and also Bogey Lanes in East Brookfield. Ray with just a 7 box. But Ray does average a 118, has high single 199, and a high triple 481.
Good numbers.
And he has the experience, as I mentioned before. He is a winner and almost seems to be a regular on the show lately. Leaves the triangle right down the middle of 589 and makes it disappear.
It's a big shot. Tough one to carry. Made it nice and clean as well. And now Johnny Blais. Blais leaves the 2-4-7-10. There's a piece of wood touching the 2-pin that I'm not sure if it's going to help.
Oh! He manages to carry the 10-pin. But as you can see, it didn't carry the 4.
John has 35 through 3 frames.
Johnny with another good-looking ball. Right in the pocket. Drops 8, leaves the 4-7 with 2 pieces of wood by the 4 and the 7.
Wood looks pretty flush on this.
Should be able to just push it straight back. Or do that. A little bit of a mental mistake there.
Yeah, he's going to lose one there.
He's going to be regretting that one, but...
So that's just a 9 box there for John.
And Ray Weatherbee wastes no time in his spare field. Drops 9. Leaves just to 10 pin. And he makes it.
Just clipped it as well.
So that's back-to-back spares for Ray.
Ray drops 6 more.
Yeah, a little tight on the 1-2, but he still leaves something decent. That wood's getting a little more favorable as it keeps coming. May actually be touching the 4-pin now. It's the
Yeah, I think,
3, 4,
I
6,
think it
and
is.
10. 3 may get him 4.
Will he
We'll see.
convert?
Oh, wow. 3 may get him 3. We see another pin jump around. Little pin. Leaving the 6. That was unfortunate.
So, John, a little housekeeping to do on lane 2. So, John Blais 44, Ray Weatherbee 51. So we are down. John is down 7 pins. Looking to get back in the match. Oh, look at this good big ball. Oh, and there it goes.
The ball
that
came
ball
back.
came out of nowhere. First strike.
Is that the same ball he threw?
It must be.
Was
Somebody
that the
check
ball
that. Who's
he-
back there?
Was that the ball he threw on lane 2 to clear the lane?
Looking for a big fill. Looking for another one. Ooh. Half Worcester right. Excuse me, half Worcester left.
Good count, though.
Good. Yeah, you're right. Good count. Good 8.
Puts him at 62 halfway through. Just 8 on the total on the box there. That'll put him at 70. Ray with 51 on lane 1. Pretty consistent on the head pin the last couple boxes. Let's see if he can continue. Almost leaves the inverted triangle, but he got fortunate that 5-pin fell backward. Leaves the 6 and the 9. Kind of a backwards 2-pinner. I don't like these too much, DC.
No, I'm right there with you. Visually, it's just, it messes with your head.
They just look out of place.
Yeah, exactly. And just a 9 for Ray.
So that'll be 60 for Ray. Heading into the 6th. Half Worcester left. Been a
He
popular
also
theme.
gets, yeah, he also gets one there.
Man.
And Ray with some work left. Probably play the left side, and he does. Looking for at least one. No, just a 7. So. Jason will actually take the lead, 70 to 67.
Collier to the right side for Blais. Takes out just the 8. Leaving the 4 horsemen, the 1, 3, 6, and 10 for a 10 box.
Oh, what a pretty 10.
Goes outside. That went like one.
Yeah, they owe you a pin, Ray. Blais with a good ball in the 1-3 pocket, a little high.
Tough one here, DC.
Yeah.
2, 4, 7, 9, 10. Try to toss the 3 into the 2.
What? Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm thinking the 3-pin into the 2-pin.
Oh, no, the 3-pinner into the 2.
Yeah, I got you now.
Yeah.
Just not registering.
So is it, I know what your answer is going to be, but so I'll ask Dave. Is it being bizarre? Or,
Dave?
Is John's release kind of like an inside-out release? It almost looks like.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
How many years have we been doing this?
You got that right. He's coming inside out of the ball.
By the way, come on,
And Ray. Wow, what a bid on that. He had the 4 horsemen plus the triangle on the left-hand side. He made a terrific bid on it.
I'm now asking you questions because at least you don't get up and leave when I turn to you and ask you a question.
Yeah, that's not how I roll. That's a $10 for Ray.
I turned to ask Dave a question, and he got up. You know what? Dave's off the show.
Oh, hi, Dave.
Oh, so now you come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I had my question answered.
Well, I mean, it was just a matter of making sure the bowler knows where they are in the match, because the readers up here, as we've mentioned before, sometimes miss a pin. And I want to make sure the bowlers are aware of what the match is going in the locker boxes.
Oh,
Because it is a close match.
nice shot.
Yeah, that is 2 in a row for Ray. That he hit really, really well and didn't carry. Sticks the 10 though, and that's hard working up there for a couple of 10s. Keeps it a 2-pin match.
Yep.
In favor of Johnny Blais, who throws an inside-out ball, as Jay and I were alluding to a little while ago in DC while you took a mini vacation.
I did. I
I'd like
did.
to get back to
I
the
just had to
fact
get out
that-
of. Yeah, I just needed to get away from the 2 for a minute.
I'd like to get
Blais
back.
with an unfortunate break hits out the 1-8-9.
When I turned to ask Dave a question, he literally stood up.
Oh, look at it convert. Oh, 10-pin, you're going to go. And wow, what a great bid.
He stood up and walked off the set.
Well, you said, hey, Richie, which means I'm in the middle, and I don't like to be the middleman.
I mean, to be fair, you did get up and just walk off the set. You know, it's
I
rather
went,
unprofessional.
Dave,
I have to keep
I don't
you guys
blame
on your toes.
I mean, I want to get up and walk off
I
the
said,
set
so
too.
Dave, I have a question for
Oh,
you. You
I
stood
said, hey,
up
Rich.
and walked off.
Blais drops 5 and leaves the 3, 5, 6, 9, 10. There's a piece of wood on the left, but I doubt he'll try to sweep all 5 of these pins
Right.
with that. Tries to go right at it.
Oh, and he makes the shot.
Timely mark from Johnny Blais.
What a big-time shot out of Johnny.
He'll be looking for 8 or better. 8 forces
Absolutely.
20. 9 forces 21. He rushed it a bit, I think.
Yeah, I definitely rushed that
Just
one,
be
Richie.
one.
Just one. Yeah, I've seen Johnny in the past. Just rush his shot a little bit. He doesn't necessarily set himself. Not just physically, but mentally sometimes. But he's young. He'll grow. He'll learn. And well, you know what? Technically,
He
still has to force Ray to throw a mark, I think.
Wow.
Ray still has to throw a mark.
Action there. The 6 and 10. Oh, he cherries the 6 in a crucial time. Emotions, I think, to the bowling gods that that's 3, I think is what he was trying to allude to. The last
So just a 9.
the last couple shots that he'd had earlier in the match that didn't carry. Could have easily had a couple more marks, and now he's forced into a mark situation.
Well, he has to mark. Drop 7.
Got a huge break there too, DC.
Yeah. Leaves the 1, 8, 10. 2 pieces of wood between off to the right side of the head pin. Should help cover the 10. But I'm almost positive he's going to have to hit the head pin here. He does, and he's not able to carry the 8 pin. So,
Great run at it. Wow.
John Blais will move on.
So John Blais wins that, and I think it goes back to that.
Yeah,
That
by the score
one-
of 109 to 104.
It goes back to that one pin, that ball, the wandering ball that just came back.
Yeah,
and-
it came out of
and
nowhere.
That strike.
Yeah, that was an interesting one. And like you say, a really huge pin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Strike gives him an extra ball on the fill, and there you go.
and
There's your
that's the
match.
difference. Okay, we'll be back to talk to our bowlers in just a moment. We're back here with our bowlers right now for this second match of today's show. First, Ray, tough one there.
Yeah, it's bowling. You hit 4, you don't get none. What are you gonna do? It's bowling.
Yeah, you had a few shots where they didn't fall for you. It looked like they were going to go down, and they just didn't.
I put them all right where I wanted them to go. The last pin don't fall. There's not much you can do about it. Just pick the 10 and go on.
And then John had some shots where, like you said, they did fall. And then he had that one strike in the fifth where all of a sudden the ball showed back up out of nowhere and knocked down that last standing pin.
Well, that's bowling. What can I say? That's bowling.
Absolutely. Well, here's $75. Thanks again for being here, and I know we'll see you next time.
Oh yeah, I'll be back.
I'm sure you will. Thanks, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hey, congratulations. I got to ask you about that strike in the fifth where the ball, all of a sudden it was gone and then it was back and came just kind of slowly across there and just knocked down that last pin.
I guess it was a working ball, but I did not expect it. That ball being black, too. I mean, I didn't notice it to the last second.
Right.
What hit the 5 pin? So, yeah, I guess it was a good strike, but I got a break there.
Yeah, and that in the long run, it probably was the difference in the match.
Yeah, and it gave me a little momentum. My problem was I rushed later on, and I gave Ray a chance. He hit his shots. He got screwed out of a few shots that I thought he should have won, but that's bowling.
Well, you're right. You had to spare in the 10th, and then you came back and didn't help yourself with only picking up the single pin afterwards.
Yep, I'm going to learn from that in this next match.
There you go. There you go. Well, congratulations. You get to move on, play at least one more match. So well done, John.
Thank you.
All right, that's going to wrap up this show. Want to thank everybody here at Ryan's Family Amusement, Franklin TV. My two sidekicks over there, Dave, even though he got up and just walked away as soon as I turned to ask him a question, he just turned his back and left his set. It really hurt, but I'll get over it. Richie Myrick, as always, those two guys are great to work with. So thank you to everybody, and we'll see you next time on New England Candlepins. New England Candlepins is made possible through the generous support of the U.S. Candlepin Bowling Association. Learn more at uscandlepin.com. By Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts. Visit ryanfamily.com. By your community's public access channel. And by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.